Message of condolence to the family and friends of Shau Ying. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to express my sincerest condolences to each of you gathered here today to honor and celebrate the life of Shau Ying, especially to her precious daughters Rose and Lily, and her treasured sons-in-laws Bill and Mark, and my most sincere thoughts and prayers are with you. As a proud member of the SGI USA, Shau Ying has been wholeheartedly dedicating her life to the happiness of the SGI family and friends, and striving to create a peaceful and harmonious community and world. On behalf of the SGI USA, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation for her dedication. SGI President Ikeda says, quote, Nichiren Daishonin declares, quote, when he was alive, he was a Buddha in life, and now he is a Buddha in death. He is a Buddha in both life and death, unquote. This is from the writings of Nichiren Daishonin, Volume 1, page 456. Please be assured that your prayers for the eternal happiness of your deceased family members, loved ones, and friends will brightly illuminate their lives and protect them. In addition, your brilliant example of advancing fearlessly and victoriously for Kozen Rufu as successors, united together in harmony and joy, is the greatest possible proof that your deceased family members and fellow members have attained Buddhahood, unquote. Although it is natural to miss Shau Ying, Buddhism teaches us that our lives are eternal. No matter where we are, our prayers will always be able to reach her life. We will definitely be reunited with her to continue our bonds of family and friendships in lifetime after lifetime. Let us continue to live our lives with dignity and to realize great happiness and victory. Through our victories, we can express our appreciation for Shau Ying and attest to the beautiful life she lived. I am sending my heartfelt prayers for the eternal happiness of Shau Ying and for the prosperity and advancement of her family and friends. With my deepest sympathy Danny Nakashima, SGI USA General Director, August 2nd, 2013. Thank you.
Now we're going to have a reading from the writings of Nichiren Daishonin, who is the founder of this Buddhism back in 13th century Japan. The writings are actually excerpts of letters from Nichiren Daishonin to his followers or disciples, so they're very personal. And this one happens to be a very encouraging and uplifting one. It's called Winter Always Turns to Spring, and that will be read by Lois.
Those who believe in the Lotus Sutra are as if in winter, but winter always turns to spring. Never from ancient times on has anyone heard or even seen of winter turning back to autumn. Not have we ever heard of a believer in the Lotus Sutra who turned into an ordinary person. The sutra reads, if there are those who hear the law, then not a one will fail to attain Buddha. He is watching his wife and children in the heavenly mirrors of the sun and moon every moment of the day and night. Since you and your children are ordinary persons, you cannot see or hear him. Neither can the deaf hear thunder, nor the blind see the sun. But never doubt that he is protecting you. Moreover, he may be close at hand. And this is from Negotia, Winter Always Turns to Spring.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to open it up to any of the members or family that want to share a little short story, reminiscence, funny excerpt in Mrs. Howe's very rich life. So we'd like to ask you to feel free, come up and just share something with us. It's always nice to
Actually, I know, well, Mrs. Al has no, actually call Mrs. Al. I've known her actually since I was 13. She actually remembered me and my mother when we came to the restaurant. They used to own the restaurant actually right down the road from us in East Meadow. And she always say, "Oh, I remember you from the restaurant." I was like, okay. It's like, but she was so sweet. She always, really cared about everyone, and was always asking like, "Oh, what's going on with them? I'm so concerned. I'm worried about this person. I'm worried about Lily. I'm worried about Rose. I'm worried about Eric." She always was like always so concerned about everyone. And she really, she really had that really good heart, And that's what I remember most about her is, she was so, she's a great lady. And even with my son and my wife, it's like, she's like her, my son's grandmother, he used to always call her Popo. So, hi Popo. And then, and when she'd call the house, I'd hand the phone to Ryan. Popo, Popo. So, he really, loved Mrs. Al too, and really had, we all had a connection to her, and she's going to be missed. But we have that, we're so fortunate that we have had our life with her though, this lifetime. So I'm really, this is a celebration of her life, and I'm just so glad I was able to be a part of this.
Was always one of the most thoughtful, caring, sweet members in our district. My son, who's 25, remembers nobody. When I went to, nobody to talk with nobody. When I went downstairs and I said to him, you remember Mrs. Al? Yeah, I remember Mrs. Al. I was like, oh, okay. Mrs. Al always, when my son's 25 now, when he was young, she always would sneak him money, like this incandescent thing. She would say, she would whisper, or if she wasn't in, it was always hysterical, but she was always so kind and so generous and so sweet, and and we just loved her. She was always so, so willing to give and so willing to do. And that's not really the funny part. The funny part is that, you know, Mrs. Al, you know, always was willing to do for our district, always. And one of the things that she was always going to do was to give us rides to meetings, which was a very wonderful thing. As you told me this morning, she said she used to close her eyes. Many of us used to chant under our breath. A lot of us, you know, had white knuckles when we got there, you know, but she was so sincere, you know, her driving, you know, we knew that, you know, her driving wasn't the greatest, but we had faith, you know. we knew that Nam Myoho Renge Kyo would get us, you know, to our destination. So, you know, but you know, her heart was always in the right place, and that's what we loved about Mrs. Al.
Yeah.
Great.
Hi, when I first met Miss Al was at the beginning of my practice. Before my mom passed away, they became very close. They talked every day. They became close, very close. They talked every day, and she'd always be giving me advice. Shakabuku, you're gonna go to meetings. You're gonna get money. You're gonna be rich one day. She kept saying that all the time. And you know, when I heard about her death, I was really messed up. I was crying the entire day. That same night, I had a dream of her walking, and then I woke up and I realized she was saying, "I'm gonna be okay."
Yes.
And that left me the courage and overcame that. And I saw her and my mother together. You know, and you know, Miss Al was always a compassionate person. She always gave to everyone, and that's what I loved about her. Always smile, no matter what she was going through. She always had a big smile, and nothing was happening. And I am just grateful to be here. Thank you.
That's great.